See now 13. All right. Somebody's trying to hack one of my Facebook channels. I don't know which one it is. I don't really care. I don't understand what is the financial gain? What is the what's the point of hacking a Facebook account? There's no value in that, is there? To a bunch of other accounts and then you hack them. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Maybe somebody can explain. Hey, Josh G, what's up, buddy? Good morning. Maybe somebody could explain to me the am I missing? What is the Benny Schaefer? Hello. Brab, good morning. Oh, I have to unblock. I have to block one of you guys. Okay, here we go. Give me a second here. I'm just going to unblock this guy. He sent me a very nice message on Twitter. He's like, dude, I didn't mean to. Was I don't mind unblocking you guys. It doesn't matter. If I block you and you really want to get that badly back into the show, I'll let you back in, man. Look at some of these other names on here. See if somebody's going to get a. Nope. I'll unblock Steven Running's name. But fuck you, Steve. Fucking snake killer. Bullshit names. I don't recognize any of them. So we're good. Okay, that was good. That's a done deal. Okay, we're back. Still here in Florida because I moved here, buddy. I got my driver's license. I registered my truck here. I established residency here. $10,000 to move to Florida. Would you do it? To me, I was like, yeah, it's worth $10,000 to me to move to Florida. I'll save that in the taxes that I pay in California, right? Easy. So I want to talk to you right off the bat here about Roe v. Wade being overturned by the Supreme Court. So this was Donald Trump's promise to his Republican base. Overturn Roe v. Wade. I will put in the Supreme Court justices and we will overturn Roe v. Wade. Now, what the insidious part of all this is when each of those Supreme Court justices was being vetted, said that they would not touch it. And I'm quoting them all when they said, Roe v. Wade is the law of the land. And all of them looked you in the eye and understand Donald Trump is doing exactly what he said he would do. The Roe v. Wade being overturned is Donald Trump. And there's a whole bunch of women here overturning Roe v. Wade because they're pro-life. They're saving a beating heart, as my mother put it. What meat are we talking about here, buddy? Ribs? Ribeyes? Hells yeah, you're back in Florida. Yeah, I'm back in Florida. You're just realizing that, dude, I've been here for a month and a half. Hey, I ain't got a problem with meat, man. I'm not a vegetarian. What are we going to do? Roast beef Sammys? I like a good roast beef sub on a good bun with some good bread. You can cook them. I've got a professional chef on call. Ducky Hollandaise. Oh, I moved here, man. I moved my dog and my cat and me. This is where I want to be. I'm very happy here. Very, very happy here. There was just a deer back there. I forgot to show you. It's not there anymore. But I'm so fired up about this Roe v. Wade thing, man. And also I want to talk along the same lines, libs of TikTok. I want to talk, and I want to show you a video of someone that they're trying to ostracize. I guess that would be the right word. His promises or goals. I mean, if getting gas back to Obama term prices and shit was his goal, he sure accomplished that. Who is that? Who said that? Let me turn the chat back on so you guys can see it. I love it. What's your name? Colton Clark. Can you come to my show more often, please? Colton Clark. I would love to be friends with you. Oh, is it lagging, guys? Are we got lag? I'll turn off StreamYard and I'll start the show over. No problem. I'm used to it. I was wondering. I was checked my speed. Everything was fine. I don't understand why this is doing this now. But I'll go ahead and one person tells me. Is it lagging for everybody else? I'm assuming it is. Can I get an answer? From you guys. Mentioned you and then you show up. Oh, it's not bad? I want it to be perfect. Every show should be perfect. No skip. It's lagging. All right. I'm going to start over again because people won't stay. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to restart. All right. I'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Didn't even get to smoke yet on that first show. Dropped frames detected. Let's see how bad that is. I don't understand what's causing that. It's not bad. I wonder if I unplug the extension cord. Hey, Big Mark, you made it back. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and wait a couple seconds before refreshing the chat because it is saying that there's 0 people watching, but Merck is definitely here. So I guess I'll just give it a couple more seconds here and then I'll refresh the chat and we'll get that chat number up. If you guys could chat, you know, as soon as you come back in here, that would be great. So I know you're here because you can see it says 0. If you could just say hello or that you're back or whatever, like Merck did, that'd be great. Colton, I actually tune in a lot. Colton, well, you should participate more, man. I want to hear what you have to say. You know how hard it is for me to get people to come into my chat and write more than one sentence and use punctuation and capitalize letters and shit, bro? I'm telling you. Hey, Brap. Hey, Benny. I'm so glad you guys made it back. It's hard. When someone comes in here and actually talks to me, man, it's a big deal. And I want that. I want more people to chat, man. I'm not asking a lot. But you, bro, you're chatting, and I like that. I see that, and I recognize it. Nick Brown does it. You know, he chats it up, and I appreciate that so much, man. I just wish people had more than one word to say to me when you guys were in chat. I know you guys are smarter than that. I know you guys have opinions. You know, if you're pro-life, well, you know, let me hear from you. If you think a woman doesn't have a right to choose, if that's why you're all clammed up and you don't want to talk to me, I'm off right now. Most of the time when you're live, I'm working. I got you, Colton. Well, I'm just so glad that somebody is actually talking to me in full sentences, bro, and actually giving me their opinion. I don't care what it is. I just want to see people participating right here. you know, especially when this is what I have to deal with every day. You know, it must be nice to be Jackson Hinkle, turn on a live show and have 5,000 fucking chats scroll right by before you can even say hello, you know? It must be amazing. I wish I knew what that felt like. What is today, Monday? Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Oh, the deer are back. There you go. Great. Here you go, guys. Check it out. Come on. Brightness. I swear there is a deer right there, and I cannot see it on camera. Oh, there it is. I see it now. I'm going to point to it for you guys. It's right there. And it's just, you know, good luck in trying to get this thing. When the sun is out, this camera just cannot deal with the sun for some reason. Oh, it's looking at, hey, it's looking at me right now. That's so cute. It stuck its head up and it's looking at me. Let's try this again. Turn the brightness down. The gain is all the way down. Turn the sharpness up a little bit. That is just too much light outside. Oops. Too much. It's right at the base of the tree, guys. Right there. It's a deer out there. But besides political stuff, how's everything in your life? Pressing anything? If you always, I know you always got some dang. No, dude. You know, I moved to Florida, so I'm in my parents' house, right? And okay, here. I don't have my press. I don't have a rosin press, but I've got my friends, Pinoy Grower and Iceman and Big Jim and Frankie Fire and all those guys, and they all hooked me up big time, man. I mean, these guys are freaking dispensary quality dudes. You know, they make dispensaries in California look like clown shoes. Total fucking clown shoes, man. These guys are the real deal. I'm very lucky to have friends like this. And they take their cannabis very seriously, man. You know, they're all really they're in really deep, and they know what's up. And these guys have been doing this for years. When it was illegal, they were doing it. Anyway, so that's what's up with that. Let me get back to what I want to talk about, though, Colton, which is what you and I were discussing, okay? It is a little political. But in addition to what's going on with Roe v. Wade, there's this, the Libs of TikTok, which is a TikTok channel, and they've got like over 1 million followers on Twitter. And they just put up videos of usually just liberal teachers and things like that they just put up their own videos on the internet, and then all these people do is they just show you the videos. That's it. People get all messed up over it, and you're like, hey man, don't get messed up over it, liberals. Don't get messed up over libs of TikTok, because these are videos that they're putting up themselves. And if you don't like the information that you're seeing on libs of TikTok, that's on you. That's on all of you. Okay? It's not on the people who are promoting the videos that your own people want to promote and have more people see. Oh, you don't want the wrong people to see them? Well, maybe you shouldn't create the videos in the first place and put them on the internet. Maybe. maybe that's 100% on you. My point is this. When one of them is getting it right, I'll point it out. And I got one. I got one right here, and I'm going to point it out. You guys might not like it because you guys might totally support libs of TikTok and what they're trying to do. And you know, I'm not really a fan personally, but I like the premise. I like the fact that these people just talk them into the corner that they sit in. You know, this is their own videos, their own uploads, their own choice to do it. And if you're going to do that, then you have to deal with the consequences of when these videos fall into the wrong people's hands. And they have. And oh boy, have you guys just opened up a wound that you were trying to stitch it shut, and it just keeps ripping open and ripping open, ripping open. And now you've ripped it open, and you poured freaking gasoline in it, and you set it on fire. But what they're claiming this woman does is incorrect. Now I'm going to read to you what the statement says. It says, "Oh no, just fast forwarded on me, man. I can't believe that. Unbelievable. My whole thing just, dude, my whole show just went to shit now. Oh my God. Dude, because there's some asshole at Twitter who thinks that your feed should just automatically refresh itself. Wow. Okay, so hold on. Let me see if I can find it. See, I'm following less people now, so it shouldn't take as long for me to find that post. I should have fucking retweeted it, man, or liked it or something. Come on, you fucking pieces of human garbage. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude, this is crazy. I might have to just, I don't know, you know, if I go to their, if I'd be able to find the same video. It's just repeating the same shit over and over again. Where is that fucking post, man? Oh my God. I can't believe this. I can't believe this just fucking happened, man. Libs of TikTok posts. Where was it? Wait, I follow them. I should be able to just go to Libs of TikTok and find them. Find that video. I bet I can. Here, let me just scroll for a little bit more. See if it just pops up here. Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, no. Okay, let's just go. I think I got this. I think I got it. All right, here, let me go to search. At Libs of TikTok. There it is. Of course, the video is not popping right up. Oh, I found it. I found the video. So anyway, this is what they say. Sorry that took so long. Libs of TikTok. Trans non-binary Texas middle school teacher explains how she incorporates discussions about queerness and transness in the classroom. You know, because you're supposed to be so fearful of this.
I have about queerness and trans. So the conversation I talked about in my last video is a lot like I have about queerness and transness with my kids. Because I work in a conservative area and I'm an out non-binary trans teacher, I have to tread very lightly for fear of losing my job. And so a lot of times I put it in terms of hypotheticals with the kids. I say, oh, some people like to use this. When I talk about my title, mixed, I say, oh, it's just a third alternative, Ms. that some people like to use. I let them kind of draw their own conclusions when it comes back to me, while also keeping it general enough to not bring the heat on myself.
Okay, now, did that seem shocking to you? When she has conversations with the kids in school, and this comes up in sake just like that. But
That was the sentiment. That she has to tread lightly, and she puts it in terms to where, you know, she won't get in trouble, and people will be like, oh, you're talking about trans rights, you're talking about gay rights, you're talking about, you know, blah, 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 blah. We don't want you talking about that in front of our children. Yeah, what if you're a high school teacher or a middle school teacher or an elementary school, and a kid says, why do you call yourself blah, blah, blah instead of Mr. or Miss? What is she supposed or he supposed to do? What are they supposed to do? Aaron Ide says so fucking wrong. What's so fucking wrong, Aaron? Let's talk about this because this is important. I want to know where you guys are coming from on this. If you have to weasel your way around something so you shouldn't be discussing with children. Is that how you feel about it, Aaron?
I would pick up a few stuff for you that you need.
Aaron, shouldn't that teacher be able to openly discuss whatever the kids want to talk about in class? And do you know the ages of those kids? And it doesn't fucking matter to me. The ages don't matter at all. I mean, if you're old enough to call your first grade teacher Mr. or Mrs. whatever the fuck, then you're old enough to call them Mix or whatever they wish to be called and learn the reasons why. Right, Aaron? What, do you think kids don't have the ability to learn about gender? Is that too sensitive of a subject? If that teacher helped me now, she would be fired, and it makes me sick. Oh, Brap, are you the expert on what age a child should be able to discuss gender? It depends on the age. What's the age, Brap? Since you're an expert on the subject, what's the age? I'm just kind of curious. This is the problem, guys. My own audience doesn't even get it. This stuff has gone right over your heads. And you guys are just feeding into the narrative. I'm not telling my 8-year-old about his teacher who chopped their dick off. Why not, Brad? Because your 8-year-old too young to find out that people have different genders? You know, there's boys and there's girls. Do you think he's figured that out, or she's figured that out, Brad? You think they figured out the difference between boys and girls and they can't know that there's something else? Why? Why? Why, Brap? I'm just kind of curious. I want to understand this mentality, man. And since you all seem to, you know, Aaron and Brap and you know, since you all seem to agree with this sentiment, I want to know why. Why are you so scared to talk about gender to your 8-year-old? What if your 8-year-old has some confusing thoughts around gender and sex? Well, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it, my child. They're just going to have to be confused until they hit 18 and find someone who loves them enough to actually have the conversation with them. You know, like this teacher right here. The world's different now? Oh, is the world different? Is the world different? That's a good thing to say. Is the world different, or are we just allowing people to express themselves more freely? And we're finding out that the world's been different all along. We've just been silencing them and shutting them out. Oh, because, oh, my 8-year-old can't hear about gender. Oh, someone's different than a male or female. My 8-year-old can't hear that. It's too confusing. Oh, my voice is fine.
No, it isn't.
This is what I do with my voice, Mother.
But don't do it.
This is my job. This is what I do. This is what my voice is for. They can know. Oh, wait, let me see what Aaron said. They can know that there is something else, but they can be taught that by me, not the teacher's place. What if your child doesn't trust you because you don't want to have the discussion with them, Aaron, so they go to the teacher to ask? Because that person has more love for your child than you obviously do. Then what? You know, you're not doing your job as a parent. That's what teachers step in. Hey man, you're not educating your kids, are you? The teachers are. You don't want to do that yourselves. And why can't they discuss gender? Isn't that a part of life too? This is hilarious. I can't believe how fragile my audience is. And you know what? You guys have become fragile because I've stopped calling you out, and I've stopped cursing you out, and I've stopped being mean to you. And now you've all just become complacent with life. And I'm seeing it for exactly what it is. I'm in shock. I'm in total shock. I don't care whether you agree with me on this or not. I don't give a shit. I'm just in shock about it. I really am. You know, I can't help the feeling that I have of shock around your ignorance, my audience's ignorance. You know, at least Docky Hollandaise gets it. Yeah, you can discuss gender. You don't need to talk about trans and shit. Really, Brad? Really? Isn't that a discussion around gender? Isn't being transsexual a part of the gender discussion? I have no clue about this discussion. Oh, because I don't have kids? I love your children more than you do, Aaron, obviously. It's fucking sad. You know, you assume that your children can't handle information. You're like the fucking ministry of truth, man, for your children. It's hilarious. God, fucking parents, dude. You guys are power trippers. You really are. Everyone disagreeing with you, you're shitting on. Hey man, you want to treat your children like that. You want to objectify your children like that. That's fine. You don't want to treat them like human beings. That's fine. You don't want to have a regular conversation or answer their questions. That's fine, man. That's on you. I'm not raising your kids. I'm just, like I said, I'm just in shock about it. And when kids have a lot of questions, man, you should answer them. You know, and it doesn't matter who's answering the questions if they're answering them correctly. It doesn't. Hey, man, I haven't blocked anybody today on this show. I'm not about to. I'm not even thinking about doing it. I'm just sitting here like in shock that you guys really, you're like, I don't even know why you had children if you're not going to be honest with them. You know, and tell them, yeah, people do chop their genitalia off. Yeah, it's a thing. What, you can't tell them that? What, are you afraid they're going to go do it? Is that it? Is that it? Well, I don't understand what the cutoff is. I don't understand what the reason is, you know, for you making a decision like that. I just don't understand. Yeah, if your child goes up to you and says, I saw a video of two people doing this and I don't understand it. Yeah, you could explain to them, well, that's pornography, you know, and that's a video of people having sex. That's how your mother and I created you. You can have that discussion with your child, Brap. You can explain porn. It's okay. You guys are way out, man. And you're the ones that are raising kids. I should be the one raising children, not you. You guys are monsters. You're not making any sense at all. I'm a father. I'm straight up honest with my kids. I tell everything and then tell them what I would do. And also tell them just I don't do it. Right? Colton, is that so hard? Colton is making the most sense. I swear, I saw Colton in here this morning. I was like, this guy I like. I like the way this guy talks. And I totally agree with you. Is that so hard? You know, they've got brains, man. They can figure this shit out. You tell them, you explain them, you guide them. And then they're not so confused about it. And they don't have so much fucking hate in their hearts because you taught them to hate. Because you didn't explain it to them. So when you don't understand shit, you hate it. You know? Oh, yeah. It's how it works. Your wife's sister's husband is trans, and we talk about it. That's good. You don't need to volunteer this info. No, you don't need to volunteer the info. Brap, you're right. You don't need to volunteer the info. I'm saying when a child has a question, it's okay to answer it. Right, there you go, Brap. There you go. That's right. I agree with you. See? Hey, see, we made progress. You see that, Aaron? We made progress, and I didn't block anybody. Because I'm so mean to you. Look, you guys, libs of TikTok is a fantastic thing. Don't get me wrong. These people put the information on there. It's there for you to see. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit that they say. There's a lot of, anger and hate and improper things that way they talk to kids and all kinds of things. Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. All I'm saying is this one teacher had it right. And I was just waiting for somebody in the audience to go, Nate, I think I see what you're saying. I think I get it. You can disagree with people on a lot of shit, but you listen to them because at some point they're going to say something that you agree with, and that's where you start building the foundation for your relationship on what you agree with, not what you disagree with. Does Colton have Twitter? I hope so. Colton, come on over to Twitter, bro. Come join us over there, man. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. Please consider it. Just more people that want to contribute to the conversation. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm just trying to have a conversation here, man. I have a feeling that if some of you guys understand me better, we're going to have a better relationship. If you understand why I defend the things I defend, we're going to have a better relationship. Whether you agree with me or not, I'm going to explain to you why. I've been a fan of Nate since 1819. This is just him. This isn't him upset for sure. Well, he's just trying to have a conversation right now. Well, Colton, because you're here, I'm able to have that conversation. Because there's actually someone that's talking to me. And I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. Sometimes I'm just objectified by my audience. I'm here, for this or that or the other. I'm a toy. I get it. But when I'm being serious, man, I expect people to treat me with a little bit more seriousness, I never knew there was so much porn on Twitter. I've never seen porn on Twitter, but I'm not looking for it, I only follow certain people, and Twitter is what you make of it, just like almost all social media is. It's who you decide to follow and block, But, your kids have been exposed to so much more information than what you give them credit for. And for you guys to assume that just because they're not talking to you about it, that they don't know about it, or they don't understand it, hey, man, if you're in public and somebody walks by and your child looks at you with a weird look and you want to have that discussion, have the discussion with them. Don't be so controlling, man. Introduce your child to the facts of life. And I don't mean sex. I mean all life, everything. Don't be so restricted. And then people wonder why their kids are so fucking dumb. Well, you're not teaching them, man. You're deciding. You're the ministry of truth.